Hello friends, welcome back to Nindy Nexus. This is Mikey and I'm here to bring you another first look. Today we're looking at a game that is quite a bargain on the Nintendo eShop. It is $3.99 and it's called Dark Burial. It came out May 8th, 2020, so pretty recently, about a month ago. It is a single player platformer arcade action puzzle game from Drageus Games and it's rated T for teen. So we're gonna get right into this, check it out, see what it looks like, see how it plays, and give you a little sneak peek in case you ever thought about buying it. All right, so main title screen here, we got new game control, settings, and credits. Let's take a look at the settings, because that crow is scaring me. Language is English. What other languages here? Oh boy. I guess it looks like there's only two, and it's English or Russian. So those are the two languages there. VHS shader on or off. So it just gives it the scan lines, as you can see there. I'm actually not a huge fan of the scan lines personally. I know some people like that aesthetic, but I don't mind doing without it. So we'll go ahead and turn it off. And music and sound are on. Perfect. So let's head into the new game, see what it's all about. Evil has awakened. What can I do? Because I'm just a sentinel armed with a crossbow, not despair, and I'll try to warn the others with the help of signal lights. Movement is left and right. Shoot A, jump B. And now you need to highlight the active object X and stick an arrow in it. Only have one arrow at my disposal. The arrow is very fragile when colliding with objects. Carefully measure the distance. As for the elasticity, the arrow will easily bear my weight. Okay, so left and right to move, B to jump, A to shoot. He said he only has one arrow, so I don't want to waste it. And first thing I noticed are the physics. It's very quick up and down, so it feels very like old school platformy. Let's go ahead and try to shoot. Okay, so that's just the attack arrow, and then where's the target at? Okay, so if you hold X, it highlights things you can target. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them though. I thought I understood. I thought I was gonna shoot something up there. Let's see. Oh, okay, there you go. Got it. So you jump, shoot, and then you should, am I able to jump on the arrows? Yeah, there we go. And then you jump on the arrows. That's perfect. So let's see if I can clear that gap. Nope. I wasn't expecting to, but just in case. Looks like I was able to get on that one the first time. Maybe the run and jump gives you slightly. I'm having some trouble here. So you can only have one arrow out at a time. That makes sense. There we go. And there, a little lower, a little lower. Trying to get at the very bottom of that platform. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Actually, I kind of like those mechanics. Kind of like the, it's kind of like a puzzle, right? Although X button does sort of give you the answers on where you can shoot. But that's okay. Aha. So it looks like I gotta move that over until I'm guessing I can jump on it. Yeah. There we go. So that's a little slow just because the arrows are a little slow, but that's okay. We're making our way. And oh man, oh, I can just push it. I guess I should have tried that first. Oh boy. All right. And that's good. So this one I may have to do that technique. I guess it would have to be like right evenly in the middle, right? Because I need to make it onto it, but then I need to make it onto the platform as well. So let's see how that works out for us. And looks like we made it. All right, so I lit the torch and I'm on, looks like the next area, next part of the level here. And that was a good one. Okay, so I can hit, I don't even know what these are. I think they're bats. I don't know. I'm not really sure. It just looks like some creature. Maybe it's beheaded. Maybe it's like a black cat. I don't know. I wonder, I'm guessing if I shoot on this side, it's not going to let me, or it's not going to be long enough. So let's try that. and that worked out pretty nicely. Can I shoot the chain? Nope, chain doesn't do anything. I don't, it doesn't look like I can make that jump, but how? Oh, I see. Gotta be smarter than the puzzle. I like that though. Okay, so hopefully it's not too far there. There we go. And there we go. We're in. Okay, and oop, a little high on that one. That one worked. And yep, I was gonna say I look like I can make those jumps, so no issues there. I will need, ooh, right underneath it. I'm gonna need something there, just in case. And something there. There we go. Torch number 2 down. We're on a roll. And I'm starting to recognize like where I can shoot the arrows and stuff, so that makes it a little bit easier. All right, so this is different. We got a box here and 2 hanging corpses there. So I'm thinking I have to drop this, land on it, and then jump to the safe area. There we go. Not too bad. Uh-oh, what's this? Okay, so there are enemies. I think the game is doing very well in providing things gradually. It's always kind of a worry of mine in certain games is how soon do things get difficult, and how difficult, oh man, how difficult do they get early on. Oh, he hopped over my arrow. What the? Headshot. There we go. 3rd time's a charm. So yeah, definitely I like to call it chunking. Pacing the difficulty or chunking the game is definitely something I look at. Specifically in action games, platformers, those kind of games. Puzzle games too have a tendency to kind of fall into that. And I guess that would make sense, and since this one is kind of an action arcade platforming puzzle game. A little bit of everything there. Okay, there's that one. We are moving. Okay, let's see. What do you guys think about this environment here? It's kind of dark, kind of gothic almost. In a way, I know a lot of people make comparisons with really tough games, but in the way, it kind of reminds me of Dark Souls. Kind of get that vibe because it's just so dark. You got the rain, the thunder, the dark color palette, lots of grays, greens, black, and then that's actually really cool because it makes with color in general, it makes the reds really pop out. So when enemies are killed, when I was killed, when these corpses are hanging, it makes it very apparent, and that's also that's also very nice. Oh man, he's coming up for me. It's always nice when things are, I don't want to say obvious, but when things are apparent as to what you should be doing, right? You don't want it too easy, but then you don't want it too cryptic that you're just sitting there getting frustrated. One of the things that come to mind, one of the more recent games that come to mind, or at least ones that I've played, I guess it wasn't that recent, but the game Stay is an amazing game. I really enjoyed the puzzle aspect of it, and I enjoyed my time with it a lot. It's very cerebral, a lot of psychological stuff in that game, and choices. I love choice-based games. Oh man, I forgot you can only shoot one arrow at a time. But the thing with that one is there were some puzzles later in the game that, man, they were so difficult. Specifically, the peacock in the wall. And I don't know if anybody's played the game or if they know what I'm talking about, but if you have played it, oh my goodness, then you know what I'm talking about. If you got that far in the game, and man, I had to actually go to the developers, the game's Discord, the developers, and ask them about it, just because I was so lost. And apparently it's not just me. I mean, I'm usually pretty good at those games, but there was a lot of questions online. And the thing with getting your question answered online is that the game is different on Switch than it is on PC. The puzzles are different, and so it's like everything's almost identical except for that one puzzle, I think. And so trying to look up, the answer after hours of struggling with it, I was like, I can't even find the answers because it's not here. It's all the PC answer. So that was kind of an adventure in itself, trying to figure out, all right, what can I do? Because I want to finish the game, and having one very difficult. And it's not that, like, the answer ended up being a little bit simpler than I expected, but at the same time, it wasn't. I don't want to use the word obvious, but it wasn't intuitive, I guess, is the best word. It was very, very cryptic, and you only got a few hints. And so it was like, all right, if you don't get off those few hints, you're just, putting shots in the dark, basically. All right, I feel like I'm hitting the witch, but what's going on here? There we go. Okay, I was gonna say, boom. All right, and it looks like the environment changes up. I'm going inside a cave here, so it looks like the levels are going to take me to different places, which is nice. I did enjoy that there was a boss battle, and I did enjoy that it didn't take too long to get to a boss, and all the mechanics that you learned throughout those first levels were everything that you needed to utilize to fight the boss. And so I think that's the sign of a well-made game. And at $3.99, I mean, if the rest of the game is similar to this or to those first few levels, I would say that's a great bargain. Even if it's only an hour, a couple hours long, I would say it's definitely worth that. So that is your first look at Dark Burial. It is rated T for teen and published by Drageus Games. They've been doing a lot recently, so shout out to them. And if you like this video, if you like this first look, if you like learning about new games, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you don't like playing games, go ahead and hit that thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. We've been putting out regular content, or I've been trying to anyway, so I hope you're enjoying that. Feel free to get more at nindynexus.net. All kinds of reviews, news, and opinions. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a great evening.